Charlie, good morning to you. We could get only as close. The only airport that was open in the area was Lafayette, Louisiana, about 200 miles west of here. We drove all night long to get here to my home state of Mississippi. All along the way, we saw cars overturned. We saw a tanker. It just looked like a toy there on the highway. Cars overturned, massive destruction everywhere we looked. I firsthand witnessed the destruction of Hurricane Katrina. She roared through the South like a monster with no remorse, torching historical buildings, slamming an oil rig into a bridge, crushing boats like they were bathtub toys. 145-mile-an-hour winds smashed hospital and hotel windows, then barged through rooms. Katrina peeled off part of the roof of the Superdome in New Orleans, soaking some of the nearly 10,000 evacuees inside. Outside, life and death dramas, desperate escapes from sinking cars, and hundreds of cries for help from rooftops, where some homeowners climbed through holes that they had axed in their roofs to escape rising waters. A harrowing scene as a Coast Guard helicopter in New Orleans came to the rescue.
Unbelievable, one of the many rescues that are taking place here.
Katrina spawned at least 7 tornadoes, tearing up trees, pulling down power lines, cutting electricity to nearly 1 million customers in 4 Gulf states.
I was on the phone with my friend, and I couldn't even tell her what had happened. All I could think was just, is everybody alive?
Flooded casinos in Biloxi, looters in Louisiana. For millions of Southerners, Katrina is a once-in-a-lifetime hurricane that is now forcing them to rebuild their lives. I have to tell you, I've lived in this area since 1969. The destruction is just incredible, and everyone has just a devastating story to tell. There's a local CBS reporter here in Biloxi, Mississippi, along the Gulf Coast, and she ran into a man who was with his children, and live she had this incredible story that she heard from this gentleman.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm not very good.
What happened?
The house just split in half.
Your house split in half?
Right here on Hollingham, Bayview, back, we got up in the roof, all the way to the roof, and water came and the house just opened up, divided.
Who was at your house with you?
My wife.
Where is she now?
Can't find her body. She gone.
You can't find your wife?
Oh, she told me everywhere she told me. I tried. I hold her hand tight as I could, and she told me, you can't hold me. She said, take care of the kids and the grandkids and my kids.
What's your wife's name in case we can put this out there?
Tony Jackson.
Okay, and what's your name?
Hardy Jackson.
Where are you guys going?
We ain't got nowhere to go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. That's all I had. That's all I had.
This is one of the grand big hotels and casinos that has actually brought the Gulf Coast back, a huge economic factor here, and this is what is left of Beach Boulevard, and debris everywhere, homes destroyed, flattened. Diane just mentioned this apartment building, which is about a mile the other direction, and 30 people, we are told, perished in that apartment building when it collapsed. We have pictures. It's the first time we've been able to get there and see this apartment building. We got out late yesterday, but it's this morning with daylight that we see the full effects of Katrina here in Biloxi and wiping out so much here. The devastation is complete.
Of the last home of Jefferson Davis, and there is not much left to Beauvoir. As you can see, the walls are gone. There used to be a beautiful porch right here. It's gone. We can actually hear the alarm going off. There are these oak trees snapped in half just all around us. We can see the inside. We can see the furniture. We can see bricks lying everywhere. Now, a little bit farther down here, there used to be a welcome center here. Now there is just a pile of rubble. It's completely gone. This historic building, which so many tourists visit each year, is just in shambles. There's not, I mean, you hardly even recognize the place. You have to kind of try to imagine what it used to look like and where things used to be to try to figure out what should be here now, because a lot of it we don't see. There's just no words to describe it. I've been here many times, and it's really kind of sad to see such a historic building just devastated.